It never needed to be this way.
Prince Harry is continuing to open up about the tumultuous relationship he has with the royal family.
I would like to get my father back. I would like to have my brother back.
The Duke of Sussex is sitting down for 2 separate bombshell interviews set to air next Sunday, and is sharing more details about where he stands with his dad, King Charles, brother Prince William, and more. The conversation with ITV's Tom Bradby is set to drop on January 8th, exactly 3 years after he and his wife Meghan Markle announced they were stepping back from their roles as senior working members of the royal family.
The leaking and the planting, I want a family, not an institution. They feel as though it's better to keep us somehow as the villains. They've shown absolutely no willingness to reconcile.
That same day, the 38-year-old is also going to appear in an explosive interview with Anderson Cooper for 60 Minutes, where he is pulling back the curtain on the royal family and the press, and revealing why he and Meghan have been so willing to go public with their story despite some criticism.
Every single time I've tried to do it privately, there have been briefings and leakings and planting of stories against me and my wife. You know, the family motto is never complain, never explain, but it's just a motto, and it doesn't really hold.
There's a lot of complaining and a lot of explaining.
Endless.
Private being done through leaks.
Through leaks.
The Duke and Duchess now live in California with their 2 kids, 3-year-old Archie and 1-year-old Lilibet, as Harry shares new claims and details of where he stands with his dad and brother back in the UK ahead of the release of his memoir, Spare.
They will feed or have a conversation with the correspondent, and that correspondent will literally be spoon-fed information and write the story, and then at the bottom of it, they will say that they've reached out to Buckingham Palace for comment. But the whole story is Buckingham Palace commenting. So when we're being told for the last 6 years, we can't put a statement out to protect you, but you do it for other members of the family, there becomes a point when silence is betrayal.
The pair made headlines last month for their in-depth Netflix docuseries Harry and Meghan. Access Hollywood previously spoke with DailyMail.com's Charlie Langston about how the royal family might have felt about the release of the personal series.
Obviously, he went through a huge amount of difficult circumstances, of traumatic experiences as a child. Any child who loses his mother is automatically going to feel huge levels of grief, but to do so on the world stage, as Harry had to, is just unimaginable. But we know that not every day or every experience within the royal family was negative for Harry. And I think that the picture that was painted in the first 3 episodes of this docuseries was that of doom, gloom, stiff upper-lipped traditions that no one could get their heads around, and, you know, a kind of awkward first meeting with William and Kate that made the entire royal family seem as though they don't even know how to give a hug.